Hello everyone, my name is Elnora, and today I would like to share with you a quick and low-cost way to create a picture schedule in your preschool classroom. As you know, having a picture schedule in your classroom is very important because it allows the children to follow the flow of their day and to know what comes next. So I'm going to share with you how to put together really quickly a picture schedule and how to use that schedule. So let's talk about the materials that I have here. I have two charts here that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. Inside of the chart, they have these slips of paper to kind of keep the chart straight, but you can save these for actually writing the times on there. I have my schedule pieces. These are just a few pieces that I pulled offline. You don't necessarily have to use these. You can use pictures of the actual children doing that activity themselves and use that on your schedule. I have my Velcro. I have my pouch for storing my additional scheduled pieces. And I have my clock that I'll share with you how I use this in the classroom. And so the first thing we want to do is take our two charts and we're going to hot glue them together. I'm just going to take this one here and put a little glue on the edges here. Be real careful with your hot glue gun. It can get pretty hot. All the way down here. Then I'm just going to attach the other chart to it. Make sure it's even. You want to line this up corner to corner here. And then just press it down a little bit. This is a real thin material, so it won't take very long for it to dry. Then I'm going to brush away the excess glue here. Just wipe it away with my finger. Okay, so now we have our chart here together. Hold it up so you can see it. Now we're going to start to place our schedule pieces. So when you're creating your schedule, you want to think about different things that you do during that time of the day. Now, as you know, arrival is a part of our schedule normally. So you want to think about the things that you do at arrival. When the kids arrive at school, what are the things that you expect for them to do? Maybe hang their backpacks, hang their jacket, go and wash their hands. So you want to keep in mind those different things that you do during those different scheduled times of the day. And then maybe you have your breakfast after arrival. Again, like I said earlier, using pictures of the children engaged in those activities would be best for your schedule. And then maybe you move on to your circle time. Think about different things that you do during your circle time. Maybe you do music and movement during your circle time. Then maybe you move into your meeting time. So during meeting time, maybe you discuss the goal for today or what's available in the centers on that day. And then you have your center time. So when you have your center time, think about ways that you can transition the children creatively to their centers. And make sure that you allow the children to choose their own learning centers. And after center, maybe you have cleanup time. Make sure you model for the children how to clean up so that they can know what's expected during cleanup time. Then we have here bathroom. Bathroom doesn't necessarily have to be a part of your schedule, but if you have a time of the day that the children are going to consistently use the bathroom during that particular time of the day, then you can include that. For example, maybe after cleanup, the children usually transition to the bathroom as they prepare to go outside. So you can have this bathroom on your schedule. But normally, bathroom doesn't have to be a part of the schedule as the children are allowed to use the restroom as needed. Then you have your outside time. Then maybe again when the children return from outside, they go to the restroom again to wash their hands or whatever they need to because from after playing outside. Then you may have your story time. Lunch. Lunch is a great time for the teacher to engage in conversations with their children. Then maybe nap time. Not all children sleep during nap time, so you want to make sure you have activities planned for that child that doesn't sleep, that they can maybe read a book quietly or maybe play with a quiet puzzle. Then after nap, maybe you have your snack time. Again, this is another time to sit with the children and engage in conversations. And then maybe when they get up from nap, you have a whole group. So during whole group, the children can share what it is that they did throughout today. Maybe they drew a picture that they want to share with the classroom. Just different things of that nature. And then maybe table time just before dismissal, where the child can choose a free choice activity that they would like to work with at the table. And then I forgot to mention that during center time is, well, I'm not sure for you, but for me, it was a perfect time to have my small groups. I always position myself where I can see the entire classroom, but I can also pull up a few small groups at that time as well. So I'm just gonna put this up here by center time. Then you have your dismissal. Find creative ways to dismiss your children. Maybe a hug, a high five, a different way to dismiss them, and a different way to also greet them at arrival. I'm gonna put again, like I said, these come in the pocket chart, so you can save them to put your time. So I'm just gonna put 8 to 8:30 up here by arrival. So now that we have our schedule complete, we're gonna hang it up on the wall here. Hopefully it's straight up here. Then, here's my clocks. Now, you don't necessarily have to have the clocks, but in my classroom, I always had a job for one of the children that was the schedule changer. So we put the clocks up on the wall. I get a paper clip here so I can hang my clock. It was always low enough for the child to reach. I'm just gonna hang my clock here, maybe up a little higher. I have my Velcro here on the clock, and as I mentioned earlier, I have my Velcro piece behind the schedule pieces as well. So what that child does during that specific time of the day, their job was to make sure they changed the schedule and place whatever time of the day they were on the clock. So this helps the child to actually be able to focus on this particular time and not look at all of this at one time. So with that, I hope you find this useful in your classroom, and until next time, see you later.